Hello, this is Cole's Go Home video. In it, I'm going to go over the commands that Cole has learned and explain the prong collar to you, explain how to use it and how to give a correction. This is the prong collar. It is made up of individual links. You can add links to it if you need to, or take links away. The way that you get it on, I'm going to put the two prongs through the two little holes here. You can put your thumb on the horseshoe shape, squeeze the two prongs together, and slide them in like that. Make sure you get both of them in there. If you just get one through, it'll come apart. To take it apart, put your thumb on the little horseshoe shape again, squeeze together, and pull apart. Now, it does need to fit snugly and high on Cole's neck. It doesn't need to be sliding down low or moving around a lot. It needs to fit right behind the ears and snugly so that it doesn't slide down. There are two rings on the collar. The one that you hook the leash to is the D-shaped ring. The reason you hook it to the D-shaped ring is so that you get the pop and release action that you need to give a proper correction. If you hook it to the round ring, you're not going to get that release, and it's very important that you do get the release when you're giving a correction. Like I said, the correction is a very quick pop and release. You're not going to be yanking on the leash or pulling. It's just a very quick pop. Now, the prong collar is made to simulate the type of correction that another dog or a mother dog would give a puppy. The mother dog will put her mouth on the back of the puppy's neck and apply pressure. The puppy feels the pressure, but there's no harm done. It's the same type, same principle. It applies pressure, but no harm done if it's used correctly. You don't want to leave the prong collar on unsupervised. You want to take it off if he's out in the yard playing or around other dogs. It could get caught up on something. So he wears it when you're working with him, when you're in the house with him, when you keep an eye on him, so it doesn't get caught up. Okay, so I'm going to go over the commands that Cole has learned. They are heel, sit, down, come, and a place command. Now, both sit and down have an implied stay. That means that we don't have to actually say stay. He should just remain that way until we release him. Remain that way whether it's sit or whether it's down. Now, his release is a pat on the head and the word okay at the same time. Same release for all of his commands. When you're heeling with Cole, that is him on your left side. His head should be even with your left leg, and he shouldn't be pulling on the leash, forging too far ahead or getting behind or too far out to the side. Right even, nice by your leg with his attention on you. When you come to a stop, he should do an automatic sit when you're heeling with him. That means that we don't ask him for a sit. He should just stop when you come. He should just come to us. He should just sit when you come to a stop. You don't have to ask for it. He doesn't have to hold it, just as long as he does do it. When you give the heel command, you should start off on your left foot each time. Remember to praise him when he is doing the right thing, when he is in the right position. Praise him, tell him good boy. That's going to keep him motivated. That's going to help keep his attention on you. Help keep it fun for him. Now, you can also use treats, carry a few treats with you, and reward him when he's doing very well. He loves working for food. That's probably an understatement with him, but it's a good idea to work with him with treats, keep him motivated, keep it fun for him. Training should be fun for the dog, so keep that in mind. It shouldn't all be about the corrections. We'll go outside and we will go over his, we'll do some healing outside with him.
Cold, heel. 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 Okay. Cold, heel. Cold, down, and up. Okay. Yay. Cold, heel. Oh, no, it's on. Oh, we want to do it. Get that out. Yes, we will. Okay. Down. Good. Okay. Here you go. Go here. Okay. That's a good boy right there.
Cool, come. That's a good boy. Yes. Very good. Yeah. Sit. Good boy. Very good. Okay. Now, with the come command, you want to remember to always keep it positive. Say his name first and call him to you, come. Be happy, be positive sounding. You don't want to call him to you sounding angry. Trying to get him to come to you. If you're angry or upset, he's going to pick up on that and think that you're angry or upset with him. He's not going to want to come to you. So you should, try to make yourself sound happy and positive, enthusiastic to get him to come to you. When he does come to you, you should do an automatic sit in front of you. He doesn't have to hold that sit, just come to you and sit right in front of you long enough for you to praise him. You can take a couple steps backward. That if he looks like he's going to start to veer off before he gets all the way to you, take a couple steps backward, pat your legs, encourage him to come on into you. Remember to praise him and love him and reward him, when he does get to you. Always remember that's very important. You should think that he's done the most wonderful thing in the world when he comes to you. You can practice it at home in the house. You can call him to you, give him a special treat or something, and let him go about his business, back to wherever he was doing. Don't ever call him to you for anything that he's going to perceive as negative, anything that he doesn't like. Don't call him to you and then, start clipping his nails or give him his medicine that he doesn't like, or anything that he perceives as negative. Don't use the come command. The more you work with that, the better he's going to get at it too. And, like I said, just remember to keep it positive. I will show you Cole's place command. Cole, place. Now, place command is where you use a doggy bed, a throw rug, a blanket, anything that's a different color, different texture than the surface that you have it on. Place. Look. Okay. So you're going to ask the dog to go to his place, and he should stay there until you release him. It should be a different color, different texture, so that he will, be able to recognize his boundaries. Because he needs to keep all 4 feet on whatever it is that you're using. Doggy bed, throw rug, whatever. You should ask him place. You should stay there until you release him. His release is the same as the other commands. Pat on the head and word okay at the same time. Now if he comes off of there, you're going to give him a correction and take him back to it. You can give him a Kong or something like that to chew on while he's on place. Don't give him anything that's going to roll away and tempt him to, cause him to come off of there. It's not something that you want to, don't use the place command and expect him to stay there overnight. If you want him to stay put overnight, use a crate. But it is something you can use, like if you have company coming over and you want him with you, but you want him to settle down. You can have him go to his place. Place. Good. Good boy. I wouldn't say that this is one of his favorite commands. He may do what he did here, lay down on the floor in front of it, or try to lay halfway on it, not all the way on it. Make sure he gets all the way on like he should. He may lay down and try to crawl his way off too, sneak off an inch at a time. So let him get by with that. If he starts doing that, just get back and more or less with your body, kind of, get it back on there. Okay. Boy. Yeah. So, place. Good. Place. concludes Cole's go home video. I hope you enjoy everything that he's learned. He's a really good guy, and I've enjoyed working with him. If you have any questions, you can call me or email me or contact HighlandCanine.com. The end.
Cold, heel.